Not crooked. I think it's fine. I can't see anything.
This is a terribly unflattering light.
I think it looks nice.
So today, Chelsea, you're mucking about.
It's flattering.
So we just got back from a walk. So thus, got back from a walk, and that explains why we look this rough. Jeez.
I mean a run.
So we're actually going to make our first vegan cheese recipe. We're doing a recipe from Minimalist Baker.
Yeah, she's the queen. And everything we've made from her so far is amazing. So we're
What is this
following
called?
her easy vegan mozzarella cheese with the intent of putting it on a pizza tomorrow.
And the reason why we also chose it is because it has easy to get ingredients, which we appreciate. Nothing that you have to really order online. I mean, most complex item in it probably is, you know, tapioca starch.
Yeah, tapioca starch, that was probably the hardest to find. And then like the coconut yogurt. But I mean, grocery stores are getting better at carrying these types of things, so yeah. It's a cashew-based cheese, so obviously we have cashews, and pretty much every recipe calls for like raw cashews, but we have always used toasty, roasty ones, and it works out fine. The coconut yogurt.
Unsweetened.
Yeah, so this is plain, so delicious. I've never tried this brand or anything.
Actually, ours is not unsweetened.
Well, it's plain. We'll see.
We couldn't find like an explicit unsweetened plain yogurt, so but I think it'll work.
It calls for almond or rice milk, but we have cashew, so I'm gonna use that.
Cashew on cashew.
This is the tapioca flour that we're using. The come on,
Bob's Red
focus.
Mill.
Bob's Red Mill carries like every gluten-free product or weird flour that you ever need.
Yeah, and we found that at our local health store, which is Nature's Way. It wasn't in our regular grocery store, but
for all the flavorings, lemon for tanginess, acidity, nutritional yeast for cheesiness.
Ours is from Trader Joe's.
Yep, and some salt for
Salt.
saltiness.
Did you say tapioca starch for stretchiness?
Oh yeah, so sometimes you can substitute like cornstarch for tapioca starch, but it says explicitly in this recipe that the tapioca starch gives the cheese its stretchiness. So we're gonna try it. All right, so the first step is to soak your cashews in hot water for an hour or overnight. But we always take a shortcut because we're lazy.
We don't think that far ahead.
And we boil them. So let's do that. 1 cup of cashews. Ooh, run away. All right.
And then you just fill up the pot really over, make sure the cashews are covered, and then boil them. It takes about 10 minutes. If it's a little longer, that's okay too.
Yeah, and then I just like take one out and kind of cut it and see if it's soft and feels like it would blend up nicely. But yeah, that's my method. So the cashews have been boiling for, I don't know, approx 10 minutes. And I'm gonna take one out now and just like test the texture. I don't know, so they've like expanded a little bit.
There you
go. Okay. And I'm gonna try and show the texture that they are.
Oh, look, it already split.
Yeah, they're like kind of squished.
Just
like,
look how
you
easy
can,
it is.
Oh, I squished it right at you. But yeah, you can like kind of squish them
and just like easily
break them apart. So you know, like they're gonna blend up well.
They're flexible. Like, I'm like, oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna drain them and then put them in our NutriBullet. One thing to be careful about when you're blending up hot liquids is that the pressure is gonna build up with the steam. So you can cool the nuts down a little bit by rinsing them in cold water or just waiting for them to cool, whatever you have time and patience for. And another thing I do is when I'm blending a hot liquid, I only blend it for a couple seconds, unscrew the cap, release some pressure, and then go back to blending. because I just like can't wait. I have no patience. So that's why I'm blending hot liquids.
Cold water works.
Okay, so to the cup of cashews, we're adding a 1/4 cup of the coconut yogurt.
I would have just dunked it in.
Well, that's the difference between you and I. Okay, so 1/4 cup. I'm totally trying this now. Oh, yeah, that's like kind of sweet.
Well, we're rolling with it.
Yeah, we're going with it. Lemon juice. I'm gonna roll the lemon to release the juices. I don't know, that's what they say on Food Network. And fun fact about us, we spent like way too many hours of our youth watching Food Network.
Like our entire summer break.
Yeah,
when
obsessed
we were in grade school
with Food Network. Okay, I am going to actually measure this out. I like rarely measure anything, but I feel like with this cheese making,
this is very new to us.
Yeah, you like need to get the amount of acid right or something, or like won't form. I have no idea.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's delicious, but maybe it's a little
it's really
sweet.
good. 1 tablespoon. Are we eyeballing a half?
Yeah. Because it says in there, like, you can add more lemon or...
I think that looks like a half. This is unsweetened cashew milk. Okay.
We're doing the nutritional yeast, which is 2 to 2.5 tablespoons. Okay, so we're like kind of new to nutritional yeast, and I know like some people are obsessed with it, but like I'm not into it yet. So I mean, I think it's like necessary for this recipe, but and hopefully this tastes really good. I mean,
it just smells like
I'm just getting fish food vibes from it, and I can't get over it.
It's like fish food mixed with potato chip bits.
Yeah.
Like kind of when you like first open a bag of potato chips.
Oh, and it's like a little farty. I'm just cranking some salt in here. It's supposed to be like, what, a half a teaspoon or something. So we need 4 tablespoons of this. Okay, so now we're just gonna blend this up. Like we said, we have a NutriBullet.
Is it smooth?
We're gonna go again just to be sure.
Let's see what that looks like.
So yeah, in the recipe it says that this should be really smooth and pourable, and it whipped up. Whoa.
Is it salty enough?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've had nutritional yeast where I'm not like, ew.
I'm adding some more salt because we tasted it and think it could use a little bit more. Whoa. Yummy. Pouring it in. Ooh.
Oh, and how long do we heat this?
4 to 5 minutes.
Is this really gonna take 5 minutes? This is like...
No, I mean maybe our heat's a little bit higher than...
Does it...
It said it should like come into like a ball.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely a wooden spoon is like necessary for
this
is thick stuff.
So
this is so cool.
Really,
food is so cool.
It says even transfer to a lower heat until loose ball is formed.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, so there's no, she recommends against the water bath or salt solution because it adds too much moisture to the cheese.
Okay. Look at it.
Yay.
So how do we know when it's done though? Because it's like
Yeah, we like already have a ball because we have this non-stick skillet.
And that was like how long? That was less than 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think we go a little bit longer to like get some moisture out.
Look at the oil from like the nuts.
Yeah.
At the bottom. It's probably not showing.
Yeah, you can see it glistening, glowing.
So cool.
Yeah.
Like a dough ball.
Stretchy. Work that ball.
It's flubber.
Okay.
I think that's done.
Yeah, I think we're done here. Just move it off the heat.
This little guy.
Let's put it. Oh, thank you. Try it.
Yeah. Look at the stretch. Let me make a little cheese curd.
Oh.
I made a little cheese curd. This is weird.
Let me try it.
Oh my god, that's so good.
You like cheese?
Yes. Let's get mom to try it.
Oh my god.
Get mom to try it.
You know what I taste? I taste like brie. You know when you do like the baked brie?
Yeah.
That's so weird. You want to try our vegan cheese, Mom?
Sure.
It's gonna be mozzarella, or I don't know, some sort of like. It tastes like brie to me.
Mmm.
How did you do that? Right? Or Gouda with the crescent roll.
Yeah.
Gouda. More Gouda.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was just
That's
saying the wrong
impressive.
word. It's so exciting.
Yeah, I could eat that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Can't wait to put it on a pizza.
Mm-hmm.